Alright everyone, how's it going? Merciless Vaughn here with another Bleach Brave Souls video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the Spirits Are Forever With You Toshiro. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because this Toshiro is now over a year old, and I just wanted to see how well he holds up in, just today's meta of Bleach Brave Souls. So I won't really go into this character in detail, but as you can see, the current IT right now is Soul Reaper, and he does have the Soul Reaper Killer, so this unit will have Killer in the IT runs that we will be doing today. My Toshiro is 5 out of 5, max rescinded, plus 500 SP in the last slot. And as for his soul trait, you can see it right there. I guess the most notable thing we can talk about for this unit is that he does have the gauge effect, and I think any unit with the gauge effect will just have like some very good longevity. And as you can see here, he does heal 30% when he activates his gauge, and he gets some strong type recharged by 30% as well, which is really good. The share complete status immunity is also a great skill. He also does have Marauder, which is great. A melee unit, frost on all of his abilities. And as for the build, I'm going with a T-set fortification pill, and I'm going to change that to a lieutenant's badge, so don't worry about that. Actually, I'll just go ahead and change it now. And so yeah, the actual build is going to be the T-set fortification pill and the lieutenant's badge. As for the character links, I have some, just some units with recharge, strong attack, and full stam. And as for the bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost and weakened defense. Now this weakened defense is interchangeable. You can give this unit the plus 200 SP. I just gave him weakened defense just so I can clear that last room in the IT runs. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some IT runs just to see how well this character will do 1 year later. Alright, so here we are in a co-op IT. Soul Reaper enemies this time around, so he will have Killer. Share complete status immunity, so he will be immune to these burn pulls, so is everybody else in the party, so that's a great, just kind of supportive skill. Yeah, gauge effect, any character with the gauge effect will have great longevity. And yeah, really, yeah, no complaints about this character. I think unless they make some like really insane harder content in the game to like really test out these characters, I think IT and just like maybe very hard guild quests is probably the best we can do. So yeah, even though this character is now a year old, yeah, still very strong. I mean, as you can see with the Killer, he's just easily clearing through this IT, practically almost one-shotting everything really. We'll use his soul bomb here, see if we can go through all of the bosses. No need to see his, I guess, soul bomb cutscene. Seen it plenty of times. And we are able to clear through all of those bosses, which is great. Now, do keep in mind that 1000 Year Blood War 2022 version of Uryu does have the increased technique character special move damage by 20%. So while he is here, my strong attacks are doing 20% more damage. So just do keep that in mind. And now, I know this unit is now a year old later, but your Toshiro might not be max rescinded. I guess to make it fair, I could have took off the bonus stats and just maybe left like 1 SP in like the focus slot. Just because, max rescinded units just do like way more damage than units that aren't. But I just decided to keep all of the stats on here just because I don't see a problem with it really. Yeah, look at that, we just one-shot at those bosses there, and our gauge wasn't even active. So yeah, this unit has no problem taking on any content, even as a 1-year-old unit. We lost our full stam there, so I guess we can see what our damage is looking like without our full stam. Really, well, this is just my personal preference, but I just wish like units that have the status and the spiritual pressure boost had like the increased status chance against the attribute they're strong against, just to proc that skill more frequently. Lost our full stem, didn't kill those last two enemies, but they still had a little bit of health. Alright, so we can do one more run here, and also I forgot to mention the SAFWY Gen does have the increased movement speed for technique characters too. So, you know, we are moving 30% faster as well. So we really have some pretty good bonuses here with the Uryu and the Gen here, which is great. If it was Melee, Soul Reaper, Weekend, Guild Crest right now, I wouldn't mind taking this character into Guild Quest just to see how well he did. But it's currently not, so yeah. If you have this unit, you can definitely use him in the Melee Guild Quest if you want to. I'm pretty sure he will do great there. Yeah, the increased movement speed is really helping out here. And I was also talking about units that have the increased status element chance, and oh, died there. That's fine. I was talking about units that have the increased status element chance and units that don't have it. If you looked at the, well, I guess, yeah, if you looked at the best in slot units for the Limit Breaker quest for this month, the King Dune and the SAFWY Mayuri were some of the characters that I used. The King Dune and the Mayuri both have the status element spiritual pressure boost skill. The difference is the King Dune has the increased status element chance against, you know, against his strongest attribute enemies, while the Mayuri doesn't. And then you can kind of tell the difference between the two. The King Dune was able to proc his boost a lot more often than the Mayuri did, because the Mayuri doesn't have the increased status element chance against the attribute he's strongest against. That might not bother some people, but it kind of bothers me, just because, you know, that spiritual pressure boost is a lot more consistent if you have that skill. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Yeah, if it was Melee Soul Reaper, I would not have mind taking him into the Guild Quest to see what he would do, but I'm pretty sure he would do just fine. He has some good skills and strong attacks as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for this 1 year later showcase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.